I forgot to hit the go live button on YouTube. I enabled
Redo the intro.
I enabled auto start. I did not innate auto stop.
It wouldn't be a DRAGONFINDER campaign.
Yep.
Sorry, I enabled auto stop. I didn't enable auto start. That's where my problem was. But you know, live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Yes. So yes, hello everybody. For those in the YouTube audience, this is joshscorcher, and today we are going to be entering the Curse of Strahd Prologue, the horror at Lionsmouth. This is a custom-made prologue, just designed to get everyone familiar with Pathfinder 2nd Edition. So yes, we are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, not D&D. We're going to be playing through Curse of Strahd using Pathfinder 2nd Edition and see kind of how it goes. You all are my little guinea pigs.
Goody.
Yes.
Grease that hamster wheel.
Yes.
I'm a guinea pig. I'm a plushie.
All right, Frankfurter.
So, yes. So we have quite a few so this is a patron-only game. And so, so yes, if you want to see benefits of this game or maybe some other benefits, head on over to Patreon. And also for all of those in the audience, there is if you look at the top right corner of the screen, you will see something that I have added to the stream. If anybody wants to participate and perhaps influence events of the story.
Oh no, he Dicksbirded this place.
So, I absolutely stole this idea from the DM screen. The DM layer. So, depending on how many bits or super chats you donate to the stream, you can influence the plot. For instance, let us say someone donates someone donates a single dollar. We will get Boon, draw from the critical hit deck. So the next time someone in the party rolls a critical hit in combat, they can draw from the critical hit deck. That is just an example. Now the thing is, it's just like the more that is donated, the stronger the effects happen. So the minor boons and the minor curses will only affect, like, it's like they're not going to be debilitating. So these are things like let me open this up. So these minor oh, sorry, that was a major boon. I rolled the $10 one instead of the $1 one. Oops. All right.
Yeah, because I was saying a critical hit from the deck.
Yeah.
On a minor boon.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I rolled the wrong one. It's because unfortunately the tables were in alphabetical order on my screen. All right, I need to fix that.
But regardless, please, audience, bribe the DM.
Well, here's the thing. It's just a roll on the deck, and there are weights. Like there's a higher chance you're going to get a boon, but there is still a chance you will get a curse. So, for instance, a minor boon or a minor curse will be something like gaining silver equal to your level. That's a boon. Or hit points equal to your level, you recover. Or you find a piece of adventuring gear. A curse would be something like a piece of your adventuring gear breaks. Or you slip on something and you lose hit points equal to your level. That's a minor. Moderates are, they're just things like not going to be great. It's just going to be annoying. Moderates, it's just like, okay, I'm starting to feel the little heat. A boon is you recover hit points equal to twice your level.
Josh?
Yes?
Super chat.
This guy. So if I donate now, I can say add color to this depressing background and you'll do it. No, that's not how that
So
works.
if I donate now, I can say
you
add
for the
color to
$5.
this depressing background and you'll do it.
That's not that's not how that works. But thank you very much for the super chat. So we already have one. Let's roll on the moderate boon or curse. Let's see what happens. It's
no.
a curse.
Oh no.
I am afeared.
One enemy in next combat rolls initiative with fortune.
And this isn't session exclusive, is it?
It's these boons carry over. Both boons and curses.
So if someone donated $100, would Strahd pop up behind us as a curse?
That's not. Trust me, I'm not that mean. I'm not gonna be that mean with these. Okay, don't worry.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it with the curse part.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got that. I'm slow.
Well, congratulations to Mad Scientist you. I certainly feel like a guinea pig.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you very much. So, but yes, those are one of the things that will happen. Or because the boon option is where is that? You can let's see. You can find a spell scroll with a spell rank equal to half your level. That's one of the boon options. You can re-roll your next non-combat D20. That's another option. And then there's the major boons. The major boons are things like, the critical hits and critical fumble decks. You could be quickened for 1 round, which essentially gives you a free extra action in the round. You gain an extra hero point, or you gain a leveled permanent item. That's also good. Oh, Fire Tower V, thank you for that. We got a minor boon or curse. Let's see what we get. Curse. Untyped.
Curse.
Minus
Please,
1
stop
untyped
donating.
penalty. Well, the thing is, it's just like there's a higher chance that you're gonna get a boon versus a curse.
I already feel the sword of Damocles hanging over my head.
So
me
yeah. So yeah, now there's a penalty.
If we ever get in combat, that is.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. One is for combat, one's for non-combat. So we're screwed either way.
All right. I am just saving these little curses. These curses of Strahd.
Another super chat.
Yeah. There's another super chat? Oh.
Yep.
Please add the donation
So
rules in the description.
So does that mean you have to roll it twice now?
This could get out of hand real fast.
No, I'm only gonna do it once. But yeah, so yeah, this could get out of hand real fast, but it's if it does get this is going to be a little bit of a test run. It's like if people, if it gets a little too out of hand, I'll increase the prices.
Mm.
I'm not gonna be perfect with my first time out. But yes, it is time for another minor curse. Or minor boon.
Already.
Let's see what
We
we got.
haven't even started the session.
Boon! Oh, cancels out!
Okay, thank goodness.
All right.
Okay.
So, not to rush, but can we get this started before we get screwed over anymore? By the chat.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, let's start on a high note.
All right. Anywho. Why don't we... Yes, let's get this started. All right. The next morning in Lionsmouth, some of the party members woke up from a terrible nightmare. During the investigations, the party investigated the seedy town of Lionsmouth further. They had discovered that several of the members of the town are being blackmailed by a secret organization known as the Postmen. They also discovered that the town's history was a sordid one. An obvious despot founded this town, and rumors of his dealings with the occult were swiftly dealt with. Throughout their search, weird events began happening to the group. Items going missing, weird messages scrawled in odd places, and items seeming to appear in places they shouldn't be. Upon investigation of the mayor, they found out he was recently democratically elected, but seems to think he was set up by other members of the town. Everyone seems to think everyone is out to get each other in this town. Let's see where we go from here. I believe when we last left off, the party had just exited the mayor's house, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Actually, speaking of which, can we get another look at the journal entry?
Which journal entry?
The last one, I believe. Which one was the one that mentioned the mage and the blacksmith?
Let me see.
All right. The mage and the blacksmith. Right. Let's see. Show players. Observer. This one?
Yeah. Yeah, I
There we
believe
go.
so.
All right.
I don't remember who found that one. Was it the party or was it Dara?
It was Dara,
It was
I believe.
Dara. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was the only one who was in the mansion after we left.
Yeah, I'm still hiding under the bed.
Oh.
Oops.
Yeah.
I thought you already
That's right.
escaped.
Nope. He was still in there.
Okay, so makes things a little more complicated.
And you guys all left to go to the inn or something. I don't remember where you went.
We never really decided, did we?
Nah, we just kind of went outside and then cut to you doing your little thing.
I hate Discord's noise suppression. So, what are we doing? Where are we?
Well, you are at you're at the mayor's house, and you just you were able to manipulate your way through the house in order to find those journals. So, the rest of the group, are you going to stay, or are you going to stay and wait for Dara, or are you going to go? Because on one hand, it's just like, you don't hear any panic in there, so you know that they obviously haven't noticed Dara.
I think only at least a few should stay outside and to see if Dara comes out, because if all of us are here, are loitering out here, it would look very suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
I volunteer to be one of the ones that stays then.
All right, so we've got... Okay, so who is staying and who is going?
I'll
I
stay.
am going.
I'll stay behind, just have a good look at the manor, see if there's anything I missed.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to stay just in case something does go wrong.
All right. So, does that mean everybody else is going to leave?
Hmm.
I am. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going.
All right, Daniel's going. Aliara, are you going?
Yep.
All right, Gray, are you going? Jermo.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Korth is staying. All right.
I mean, he can turn invisible, so it's okay if they can stay.
It's
And I
it's more
actually
like
have-
he can camouflage. He can't actually
Yeah,
turn
yeah,
invisible.
Yeah, potato, potato.
And I'm actually proficient in stealth, which
Okay.
no one else in this site is.
All right. So
We're not
while
lives.
you all are leaving, so Korth, Falsifa, and Johannes and Matthew, you all are staying outside the mayor's house. It's you do see a couple guards just kind of walking around. You know, a couple of them shoot curious glares in your curious looks in your direction, but they don't actually seem to be taking any action. You do see through the windows a couple of servants like moving past the windows, like nothing really too out of the ordinary.
Even though he hasn't seen the journal entry yet, does the attic have any windows?
Yes.
Can I make a perception check to see if anything is missed?
Can you make a perception check to see if anything is amiss?
Yeah.
You won't need a perception check for this. But, so. Oh, yes. Crimson Rain, thank you for reminding me. I just saw your message. Those in the chat, if you have figured out the mystery from the clues, if you have figured out what's going on,
Wait.
Shush.
Wait.
I have to ask.
Please, no spoilers. Like, no spoilers.
No spoilers.
Crimson Rain. Was that on Twitch or YouTube?
I think it was
I'm not sure.
Twitch. I was
YouTube.
thinking the YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Don't think chat is merging properly on stream.
Oh, it is. It's just that there's not a lot of. Oh, yes. A game advice for you. I bet you need for a small advice for Godzilla -1. Go watch it. It's 100% worth your money. Make a plan to watch it. Yeah, I've heard that for a while. I've heard that from a lot of people. Okay, so where is yeah, I know Dara's on this map somewhere. Where is he? Ah, there he is.
I'm in the doorway.
Yeah. Okay, so
Actually, technically, I think I should be on the second floor where his bedroom is.
yes,
You
you
did
are
say
you
you
are
were
in his
one of them
bedroom. So Dara, you are looking around, and you think you actually do see a way into the attic from the bedroom. You are going to have to pull down. You're gonna, like those little pull down ladders. So yeah, and if you remember correctly from the last session, you did kind of give the mayor the heebie-jeebies, so he's just kind of running around. So what do you want to do?
There's obviously a window here. Approximately what time of day does it appear to be?
It's noon.
That gives me lots of time.
Lots of time to.
Oh, I'm not telling.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
Sorry?
So if you're not telling, is what you're planning on doing are you going to wait like a few hours to do what you're planning on doing?
Eventually. Let's try to explore the attic then. I've explored everything in this room, I would take it. Yeah, because I found the journal entry.
All right. Just know that if you pull that thing down, it's going to make some noise.
quick reminder to the group. Remember we have the magic emotion lie detecting cat.
Yes.
Right.
Right. Because we didn't use that during the interview with the mayor, and I was confused.
Thank you for reminding me.
All right. So, Dara, are you going to attempt to enter the attic now or later?
Let's try now.
All right.
I'm going to slowly, carefully open said hatch. How long does illusionary object last for?
Stealth check in the chat for Dara.
Public roll. Okay, just make sure that didn't change.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. Well, Dara, so you are quite fortunate. The as old as some parts of this house are, the ladder itself is very well oiled and makes nary a peep as it is lowered. And so yes, are you going to pull it back up as you enter the attic?
Yes.
Okay. So you pull it back up and just very carefully close it, and it's like you are quite fortunate. So, where's this? Okay. So as you walk around this attic, it is quite dusty. There are a lot of boxes, cobwebs, there's just a lot in this attic.
Well, I guess it's time to do a thorough investigation.
Indeed. Thorough investigation. So, going to need this from you.
And balance. Of course it is.
Remember, everyone at the start of each session has 3 hero points that they can use to re-roll any check that they desire.
Attic full of stuff that the mayor hasn't cleaned out yet. Yeah, let's go hero point.
All right, just right-click your results and re-roll and keep the new result. Re-roll using hero point.
Reroll using the hero point. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
It's a little better.
So you're looking around like so you're not entirely sure what qualifies as creepy occult stuff that he was mentioning in the journal. And you are able to find something. There is a book that has a weird symbol on it that does set off a little bit of a warning bell in your mind. So that's the only thing you're really confident in taking.
I take the book.
All right. There are a few windows, and there are a few windows.
If I go to, is there anything else up here except for objects?
Not just it appears to be some sort of storage space. You know how a lot of people keep things in their attic?
How disturbed has the dust been, except for what I've done?
It does look like that people have been up here recently. I mean, it's easy to deduce that from the book that the mayor came up here recently, at the very least.
All right, let's go to what the. Let's look out carefully. Look out the window. Can I
Yep.
see the party?
Yes, and they can see you. Yes, Johannes, you see the bright yellow hat and big yellow eyes peeping through the window of Dara.
I don't know if they'll see, but I might find anything.
Is the window openable?
Yes, it is.
I can't throw my voice, so
Okay. What do I actually have in my inventory? It's been a while.
Well, you have sling bullets, caltrops, a sling, a dagger.
No, that. Yeah. I look in.
Is it possible that a cat may be able to climb up there?
Yes.
Ayara's with the other group.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh, druid.
yeah,
Doy.
that's what she was saying.
I was about to say.
I'm
Yeah,
like, did you forget? That's funny.
Okay. Is there any loose paper around?
Not really, no.
Loose cloth?
Yes, there is loose cloth. Like some of these are some of the items up here to protect them from dust are covered in white sheets.
Cool. I'm gonna cut myself 2 pieces.
All right.
One of those pieces, I'm going to write a mess. I'm going to take one of my pieces of chalk, write a message. Stay night. Eat. You can go. And then I'm going to put it in the book. I'm going to try to open the window.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw the book at them.
Okay.
Give me the book.
Okay.
Oh,
Falsifier. Okay, so Falsifier, you're gonna try and catch it, or like, okay, so, all right, I'm gonna need to. Okay, so how do I want? How do I want to do this?
Wait, spell casting. Do I have? I actually have Mage Hand. Duh.
Okay.
So I can actually use Mage Hand to throw the book at them.
Or, just float it down gently and not alert all the guards.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
All right. So, Falsifa, you're just kind of trying to remain inconspicuous as this little book is floated down to you. So yes, this little book is just kind of placed into your arm, and thankfully none of the guards notice. It's you kind of silently thank your lucky stars that they are tired.
Okay. I think one of my feats is experienced smuggler, so
Yeah, that's one of the reasons that I'm saying that you easily pass this. Yeah, you don't need to roll. It's just like the check is going to be especially because of your feet. It's just going to be so low that there's no point to rolling.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so you have the book, and yes, there is a very strange occult symbol on it. It doesn't seem to be locked in any way.
I carefully flip the book open.
All right.
The cloth note comes out.
Yeah, the cloth note comes out, tucked into it. It's communicating that Dara is going to stay inside the house for the night, or for a while at least.
All right. If he thinks he can handle on own, we can probably join up with the others.
Okay.
Lady Falsifer, if I may examine the tome in your hands,
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
no problem.
perhaps I can be more of assistance.
But perhaps we should get out from under the guards' noses first?
Yeah.
Yes,
Indeed.
of course.
Walk and talk. Walk and talk.
Of course.
Walk and talk.
Of course.
Walk and
Yeah.
Is this a normal roll?
Yes. Johannes and Falsifa, religion check in the chat.
Okay.
Mhm. Oh.
Yeah, I'll let you get this one.
Wow.
Yeah. So, Falsifa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta start with Johannes. So yeah, Johannes is you're able to deduce very quickly from this that the owner of the book was trying to summon a vampire, forcefully take its blood, and become a true vampire. Falsifa, you're able to glean that same information, but something's not right to you. Manipulations on a citywide scale? You're like 90% sure that even the most powerful vampire couldn't pull off something this massive.
Oh, so
All of
Josh,
this.
one more thing. Does this count as a fail on my part?
Technically, yes.
So my dubious knowledge feat comes into play,
Ooh.
in which I learned a bit of true knowledge and a bit of erroneous knowledge, but don't have any way to differentiate between the two.
Right. Okay. So you learn a bit of true knowledge and you learn a bit of erroneous knowledge. Interesting. I'm gonna... It's Interesting. You kind of caught me off guard with that one.
Yeah, yeah, it's part of the reason why I chose this class. Just the interesting situations that might come into play.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to look through this book in order to figure this out. So you're looking through this book, and you're looking at you're trying to think about what you know about vampires. Vampires weren't like your biggest field of study, so two things about them. Two things.
Actually, Josh, I didn't really go into this because I've never really made an official backstory for him, but the undead, I kind of hinted toward it in the first session, but the undead are a special peeve of his.
Peeve.
Put it lightly.
All right.
But not quite peeve, but more enmity. Like he's tolerant towards towards the stranger and more esoteric aspects of the universe, but the undead he has a special hatred for.
Okay. So when it comes to vampires, there are some things are difficult with vampires because some things are true and some things are wives' tales. And for obvious reasons, it can be difficult to tell. It is difficult to verify which is which. Things like them only being able to enter when invited, or placing a rose on their coffin binds them to their coffin, or they can transform into animals whenever they want.
Or a garlic medallion is basically a bulletproof vest.
Yes. So the two pieces of knowledge I am choosing to give you that are true. One is true and one is dubious. The rose and the shapeshifting.
I knew something was afoot with this town when I first heard of the priestess's disappearance, and this only confirms it.
So there's a vampire involved.
At the word vampire, you see Matthew like visibly tensing.
Yes.
Hmm?
And it does seem rather fitting. The priestess of the sun god goes missing. But of course, we don't know the exact nature of this vampire's involvement. For all we know, he could just be an interested party.
Wow.
And not the main perpetrator.
Could a vampire make everyone disappear like this?
Not that I know of. Though I've heard of... Never mind.
No, please go on.
I've heard tales of this one vampire, but it's basically a children's story, and I don't have enough evidence to go off on it.
Matthew, do you
Yes.
have anything to add? I'm sorry, it just... You seemed like you might know something.
Let's just say I've had a few run-ins with vampires. And they weren't all that pleasant.
They never are. But in any case, we should rejoin the others before we do start getting the attention of the guards.
Indeed. We should relay this information to the rest of the group as quickly as possible.
Plus, this downpour is probably freezing.
That's actually a good point. DM, how is Korath handling this freezing rain?
It's not quite freezing rain. It's a kind of a moderate rain.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johannes is just being
Whiny.
his usual ordinary self.
All right. So, with that, we are going to head to the other group. So, Gray, Daniel, and Alyara, you guys headed off earlier. So where were you planning on going?
I was planning on going back to the inn. Wasn't it late? Late in the day, or is it still midday?
It's still noon.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Daniel was actually going to go back to the library to see if he could check out the, kind of look through more of the books.
More of the books? Alright.
Speaking of books, Johannes opens up one of the books he took from Daniel's little stack earlier. Specifically the one on what was it, mythical creatures?
Like my personal books, or...
Yeah, he took like 2 books out of the stack, like fauna and I think mythology was.
The mythology one is not fully completed. Mostly it's just all filled with rumors and such of, hey, this thing could have could blow up a werewolf or something. It's a book that's still in progress, pretty much.
All right.
I'm almost tempted to go back to the previous session and to remember exactly what I got.
1 second. All right. All right. I've actually added rain to the ambience.
Neato?
Yes. Okay.
Yep,
so
there
so Aliara, Daniel, and Gray are heading back to the library. Correct?
I'm heading back to the library. I'm not sure if the other two would want to go with me.
Daniel and Gray, are you going to follow? Daniel and Gray, are you? Oh, sorry. There. So Daniel's going back to Daniel's going to the library. Aliara and Gray, are you following?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, where did I put that library? There's a lot of locations in this town. Okay. So, 1 second. I need to.
That's a failure still.
Interesting. Okay, so as you're walking through the town, there's something there's something odd. So Gray, you look around and you can faintly make out the light wisps of your healing magic. Aliara, you are missing some of your arrows.
How many?
3 of your arrows. One of them is embedded in a wall. And you are currently brandishing your bow. Daniel, you notice your hand is raised and your hand is crackling with black energy.
Were we attacked? Were we attacked?
Yes. So you also notice that around you, there's like nobody. There's like nobody in the town square where you are. Then suddenly people start just walking back into the road, kind of wearing perplexed looks on their faces, just kind of looking at each other like, what? And
my grasp on sanity remains absolute.
Wow, Twitch. That was well timed.
Oh? Oh? Oh?
That was perfectly timed. I need to clip that. All right. But yes, people are slowly heading back into town. Just like at first it was empty and now people are just walking back in.
I kind of walk up to a civilian.
Yep.
Sir or madam, have you was somebody happened to attacked us or something? We noticed that you guys are now all coming out of the houses now as nobody was out before, and we're missing it feels like we went through a scuffle. Explain?
The person looks at you just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was walking that way, and I guess I just felt like doing a jog. I don't know why, but it's only like a minute out of my day.
A minute.
Yeah. Sometimes, that's just kind of how it is. He gives this big yawn. I'm not gonna yawn because yawns are contagious.
Yes, please, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was a meta joke you just did, Josh. A minute.
Yeah. So he just gives this big yawn, just like, but I don't know. It's just like, you know how it is in this town. Just like because it's just like everyone's just so tired and cranky all the time. Like, it's easy to get lost. Maybe you just got turned around. And you just kind of lost focus. It's not really a big deal. Besides, I'm heading to the tavern. I want to get wasted.
Yeah. You know what? Some alcohol sounds good right now. I might go to my usual drinking hole. Have a nice day, sir. Or, try to.
Don't tell me what to do.
That's fair. Going back to Gray and... Sorry, Ghost, I keep forgetting your character's name.
Aliara.
Aliara, yeah.
Bottom left corner.
Yeah, I know, I see it now.
Yeah.
Okay, so... What we just experienced happens on a daily basis. I am afraid now, more so than usual, because no magician should I said magician. Ugh, no wizard should ever have their spells readied at nothing. Something happened. I'm not like it. And that's a whole minute out of the day. There's a lot that can happen in a minute.
Yeah, like, isn't that the length of a turn?
10 turns, actually.
As I said, it was a meta joke.
Ah.
Any thoughts from you two? Any ideas? Or, you know what? For now, we should probably just... I actually want to move further into this, what happened.
Yeah.
Is there... I'd like to, investigate the area, see what exactly happened. Because it just feels like nothing... something like that just doesn't happen without a reason. It's just bothering.
Perception checks in the chat for Gray, Aliara, and Daniel. Yeah. Gray, could you collect the little dice icon in the chat, please?
I did.
I
do that.
I said Gray.
Ah.
Yeah. Jermo?
Yes.
Click the dice icon in the chat.
Did that work?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
All right. So you're all looking around, and nothing appears to be out of the ordinary. But Daniel, you do see one of You do see one of Alyara's arrows embedded in one of the walls.
Hmm. Can I check on that arrow, see if there's like anything on it besides speckle? Spackle?
There's nothing on it other than spackle.
Oh, whatever you tried to hit, Ariara, you missed.
Well, yeah. Well, I just go ahead and pick the arrow back up.
Yep, add it back to your inventory. So you should. So.
I will
I think. Okay. I actually decreased your arrows, so you should have you should actually have 7.
7.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I fixed it for you. So yeah, but now that I know that you're able to figure that out, I will. It's like when I ask you to do that, I won't actually affect it. I'll have you do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Super chat.
Check for lighter wallets.
Uh-oh.
Mysterious bruises.
Duck and cover.
Missing kidneys. Metal objects in the butt cheeks.
Christ.
All right, check for lighter wallets, mysterious bruises, missing kidneys, metal objects in the butt cheeks.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Actually,
that's actually good. That's actually good.
Actually, now they mention it, Johannes feels a sudden urge to just pat himself down for anything missing.
You do not. This is. It's a, whatever happened only seems to have happened to Gray, Alyara, and Daniel.
I know, just random urge.
Okay. All right, random urge. All right, let's see what we got. Curse.
Oh no.
I swear I waited these so that the boons would happen more often. I don't know what's happening.
Question, does Pestcom cover guinea pigs?
Does what?
Does Pestcom cover guinea pigs? Because I'm feeling a lot like a guinea pig right now.
All right. Well. Corey, out.
A doggo.
I am. It's like, sorry, just like child, daddy's working.
Oh, puppers.
Speaking of which, how are the Kinderlech doing?
All right. Anywho.
By the way, Alyara, how many arrows are you missing? How many arrows are you missing? We just got this one.
All right.
3 now?
So
I had 10 when we came in.
Now you're down to 8. We found 1. Where did the other 2 go?
No, I have 7.
Yeah,
and we retreated.
She started out with 9. She fought. So 2 are missing, and 1 was embedded in a wall. So logically, it seems that. Come on, it's like come up with some theories. I'm not gonna spoon feed this to you.
So. So there could have been. Are there any like? I would say broken windows or.
Nope.
No broken windows.
I think I
so.
screwed up the my XP amount. I typed in the wrong window.
So that would mean. What maybe the other 2 arrows probably went over the buildings?
Yeah, well, maybe landed in some rooftops.
Well, looks like we got some rooftops to check.
All right. You're gonna check. So you're gonna investigate. You're gonna investigate the rooftops.
Pretty much.
All right. So, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to say that the rest of the group, checks in the chat for Gray, Daniel, and Aliara. So Jermo, could you dice in the chat? Thank you.
Thank you.
Oof.
It wanted to be that 20.
All right. So if no one's going to re-roll, Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
You start. It's like you start searching the rooftops, but nothing out of the. It's like you can't find any of the arrows. None of you can. And that's actually the point where the rest of the group catches up with you.
First, we got 2 new super chats, and I don't like our odds.
Oh, 2 new super chats. My message for Godzilla -1, go watch it 100% with your money. If you can't, then buy a DVD Blu-ray stream the minute it comes out. Thank you very much. And Amandal, the other thing about the missed shots is that they still eventually hit something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, where do you think all those lasers go in the Star Wars fight?
It's why you should never fire your gun in the air.
Yes,
That's what the movies tell you.
The unnerving thing about missed shots is that they still eventually
In fact,
hit
I
something.
think there was a CSI episode about that.
Oh, yeah.
Or
yes.
some other crime show.
Yeah, do not fire a shot up in the air.
My message for Godzilla -1. Go watch it.
All right.
100
Hit us with the Curse and Boon.
If can't, then buy DVD Blu-ray stream.
Well,
I don't even know what the
double curse.
All right, so
I don't know what the last Curse and Boon was because it's just showing up as a private role.
So here's the thing. So before we get into these, I just wanna like a safety rule. Do not ever frickin' fire a firearm up into the air, because my parents, like, they had a window that was shattered because some idiot did that.
Yeah, because it doesn't come straight down. The wind will move it somewhere else.
Yes, and what goes up must come down, and they come down at the exact same velocity.
Oof.
So don't ever effing do that. Okay, sorry. Bit of a it's a firearm safety is one of my biggest things. So
no, please. We need more of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boon.
Thank
God. God, finally.
Oh, whoops! I need to reveal that and re-roll next non-combat D20.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Considering my role, well, my role's just this session, I think I may need that.
All right, and next, Boon.
Ooh.
Oh. Anyone hurt?
No.
No. We have never entered combat.
Dara
We've been in
is.
combat since session 1.
Oh, yeah,
Dara is. So, Dara. So
Your hit points equal to 2 times your level?
Yes. So you.
So I gain 2 hit points.
Yeah. So, Dara, as you're waiting, you kind of start stitching yourself back up. All right.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to do that earlier, but I failed. So I guess I succeeded just a little bit.
Yes. All right. So, one thing that I am going to have to take a small break. We're gonna be taking a small break. There is a bit of a small domestic emergency.
Yep. We'll do that. I'm gonna grab some tea for myself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
Talk about it later.
All right, and we are back with more horror at Lionsmouth. So yes, apparently just the children were having a little bit of trouble staying down for the night.
Gotcha.
But anywho, we're gonna ignore that, and we're gonna go back to having some Pathfinder funsies.
Mm-hmm.
As God intended.
Yes. All right. So. Okay, after trying to patch yourself up, I'll continue to look through the attic, trinkets, knickknacks, anything in the rafters, any peepholes. All right. So while Dara is doing that, so everyone has kind of reconvened. So
what do we see?
Kind of around the area.
No, like the party rejoining. Inga, Gray, Alyar, and Daniel. What do we see them doing?
You see them like searching around on the roofs.
Apologies, but what platform are you using?
Do I
Josh?
even want to know?
Roll20 found
Something tells me
fantasy
we don't.
grounds.
And presumably we see that the people are back.
Yes. So, I'm assuming that Gray, Alyar, and Daniel fill them in on what just fill the rest of the party in on what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we had a fight, but we don't remember it.
So you were drunk.
Not that quickly, because this was all in the span of about a minute. We found one of Aliara's arrows in one of the walls. She's missing 3 arrows. We found one. We got 2 more. They gotta be somewhere. Help us paint a better picture.
That happened to one of my javelins earlier.
Really?
Yeah. Can Kortha drop to all fours and look for any traces of blood? Or smell any traces of blood?
Yes, when me and Dara went to explore the well, I found one of my javelins embedded in a wall.
Hmm.
And I don't remember throwing it.
Something's coming together, but we need to meet in a secret place for me to before I can tell you.
So, actually, until then, promise me, next time that something like that happens, make a marking of something, a tally, if anything, really.
Actually, that gets into what I'm saying. Josh, is there like a secret place where we can huddle where I can explain to them and what I'm thinking?
Probably your room in the your rooms in the inn.
I don't know if I was muted, but can Korth try to smell for blood?
No, you weren't muted.
Oh, I wasn't. Okay, never mind.
You can try to smell for blood, but you don't. You don't smell any blood around the area.
Rain would wash most of it away.
Right?
Yeah. All you really smell is. It's not exactly a pleasant smell, like the rain, but you know.
All right, never mind then.
Yeah.
Yes, we have information to relay as well.
In this case, we cannot wait. We need to reconvene to the inn, so I can.
All right. So you're heading back to the inn.
Duh.
Yeah. Gotta.
So, if what you're telling me is correct, you blink for a second, and then suddenly something goes missing, or you're engaged in some kind of fight and flight response.
My magic wouldn't be crackling anyway. Any other time.
Yes, that much is clear. And shortly afterwards, a once empty street is suddenly filled, bustling with people.
Yes, yeah. Hmm.
Can I make what kind of proficiency check would this be? Would this count as occult lore or esoteric? Josh?
That's actually a good question. I will check that.
Because this goes well beyond the scope of ordinary magic.
All right. Okay. Esoteric lore is a special lore skill that we can use to recall knowledge regarding haunts, curses, and creatures of any type, but that can't be used to recall knowledge of any other topics. All right. So yes, you would be able to use your lore esoteric here.
All right. I'm guessing it would be a normal roll.
Yes, it would. All right. All right. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Oh. All right. So, okay. Unfortunately, you have failed this check.
Oh.
So,
unfortunately, I cannot say exactly what's going on. But...
Oh, I'm
Wait,
sorry,
hold on,
Wolfson. I forgot to answer your question. I'm using Foundry. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Actually, again, since this is a failed check, does dubious knowledge still apply?
Good.
That's going
golly.
to get irritating.
Good golly. Yeah, Okay, duly noted. Dubious knowledge. When you fail but don't critically, you learn a bit of true knowledge and a bit of erroneous knowledge.
You know how close I was to taking that as well?
Man,
Wow,
this is almost getting to that's odd levels.
You're
here.
right. Yeah, right? Okay. I am writing that down. It's like dubious knowledge. More applicable than you may think.
I mean, as long as you don't critically fail, you don't quite fail.
Yes. So,
believe me, I will be exploiting it.
all right. So, you wanna hit up- so when it comes to the, all right. Let's see. So, in trying to deduce what this is, you kind of narrowed it down to two kind of categories of what's going on here. this is either a haunt or a creature.
In this case, what will be a haunt in the context of the game rules?
A haunt is in the context of the game rules, a haunt is a hazard, like a trap. Not specifically a trap, just it's a spiritual echo, often of someone with a tragic death. Putting a haunt to rest often involves resolving the haunt's unfinished business. A haunt that hasn't been properly put to rest always returns after a time.
All right. So this actually gels with what my theories want to be. So, how familiar are you with the paranormal? It doesn't have to be. It can be a passing knowledge. This isn't a test.
I don't remember much. Okay, none at all.
Because from what I've been seeing, it could be either two things. One, and this of course sounds like the most obvious, the town is haunted. But of
Okay,
course,
obvious.
But there are a few things that come with haunting. It's usually a side effect from tragic happenstance, like a wrongful death. But of course, that can be quite flexible depending on the circumstance. But I'm digressing. There seems to be an anomaly going around this town, where people just suddenly forget what's going on. Now, this isn't... Now, that's just normal memory loss, that'd be fine. People forget things all the time. It's just part of being human. Not quite human, but you get the point.
Mm-hmm.
Just part of living it in the physical world.
There you go.
However, that's not what's exactly going on. Entire segments of the population are disappearing. It seems like they're fading out of reality entirely. And of course, it seems like only a minute, but what if that's just what you think? Well, and you rationalize it with, and of course, when gaps in memory happen, people tend to rationalize it with new memories, usually constructed out of whole cloth. Which, of course, you've seen with the townsfolk. It's their only method of keeping themselves sane in these unusual circumstances. However, what if it isn't just a minute? What if entire periods of time suddenly fade out? Then things become more... Then the implications become more disturbing.
So what you're saying is, I get to put in a new creature into my book that nobody else has ever put in.
Careful now, I said haunt. But you do bring up a good point, which goes into my other theory, that there's a strange creature stalking this town. Now, personally, I think the former theory is more likely, but there is enough evidence to point to the second theory. There's that carving in the table I sat at.
Yes.
For all we know...
Let me bring that up in case people... Let's see.
Yeah, please.
I think it said, like, trust no one.
Peter, run from me. Echo. but I could not see it.
Yes.
And of course, there's the dream. The nightmare. While you're having the nightmare, do you feel something watching you?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have enough evidence too to support theory number 2. But regardless, one thing is clear. Entire swaths of this town's history are disappearing. Who's to say that it's not just... that in some cases, that's permanent. As in the case with our dear priestess that we've been looking for.
Oh, right. I need, there's a backpack underneath my bed. It's not mine. Right. I wanted to check that at some point. And we might as well do it while everyone's here. So yeah, Daniel reaches underneath the bed and grabs the backpack.
All right. So, you open this backpack, and so in this particular backpack, there are a couple things in here. A healing potion, some sling bullets, some sort of elixir. It's got a label on it, Infiltrator's elixir.
That would have been helpful a minute ago.
Yeah. a sling and a dagger. A backpack containing a lot of adventuring equipment. And,
is there a name on the backpack?
Yes. Irina.
When we were going over the records, did we come across that name?
You did not.
Okay.
Poor soul must have just wandered here.
Yeah.
And got caught up in the crossfire.
Are there any documents or anything inside the backpack?
Yes, there is a journal.
I take the journal.
Yes.
Yes. I open it and read it.
All right.
Wait a minute, weren't we? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
That thickens.
Oh.
You turn the page.
We're in this book, guys.
Yeah, I noticed. You're saying the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
You turn the page to the next entry.
I saw the Star Wars reference in there.
Yay.
this? Did we have someone journeying with us?
There's more, and upon reading it, Gray, your face kind of goes white. And then there's a next page.
So she was a bard.
Did we have a bard in our party?
We had a bard in our party.
So we forgot this person?
Musical note, never-ending stir ye.
No, it's worse than that.
What's worse?
That person is... I have a feeling that person is actually still here.
What the nine has?
Where? Where would they be?
There's
And why don't we remember them?
Okay, one, I am also not with you guys, but I have a feeling that person might be still here. However, church, it depends on how recent the events are. Because...
What are the dates on these entries?
The dates on these entries, the dates match up to the day. The first entry in there was the day of you guys leaving for Lionsmouth. Date. Let's see. This latest entry seems to be yesterday.
What can cause people to disappear and cause everyone they know to forget they exist?
I don't know.
Nobody remembers the priestess. Nobody remembers the people in the empty houses either.
Shadow World?
And this is the final sentence that appears to be written in the journal.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So, apparently theory number 2 has been all but officially confirmed.
There is something in this town.
It doesn't rule out aspects of theory number 1, mind you, but theory number 2, there is something haunting this town.
Could a vampire do all of this?
And it might know that we are looking for him.
This doesn't strike me as vampire.
Yes, this doesn't sound like any vampire I've seen.
Vampire?
Vampires can mess with your head and make you do things you don't want to, but I don't think they can mess with your memories. What else is in What else is in the bag?
Yeah, what else is in the bag?
That's about it. Just a sling, a dagger. There appears to be a flute in here, a healing potion, sling bullets, infiltrator's elixir, and some adventuring gear, such as torch, rations, chalk, flint and steel, water skin, rope.
Should
So
The only kind of monster that comes to mind would be an illithid, but this goes beyond what they're normally capable of.
Hey, Josh.
All right. So 1 second. We have two supports. We have a moderate and a minor. So for the moderate, that seems to be happening a lot.
Nice.
For the third time, rolling initiative with fortune.
Well, let's hope we don't get into a group encounter.
Right. And the next one is a minor. Ooh. All right. Well, we'll come to that one when we come to it.
I think this backpack and this journal belonged to one of our companions, and I think we might have forgotten one of our companions.
Oh, this does bring up something I want to conclude with. The value of record keeping. So far, is the only way we have of remembering anything that has happened in this cursed town. Johannes pulls out his notebook. I'm not a zealous record keeper, but I do recognize its importance.
Wait.
Whenever I see something, I write it down.
Hold on.
Whenever I think something out of the ordinary, I write it down.
Hold on. Someone was gonna say something.
Yes. Do any of you guys keep a journal?
Besides,
of course.
Besides Johannes.
Of course I do.
Do you, in your journal, do you mention, are there any references to this person?
Not at all. No. Nobody.
Go through it. Go through it.
You go through it? Yes. In your journal, there are references to this person.
Oh, no. I lied?
You didn't lie, you were just incorrect.
I think this was one of our companions. Whatever's taking people and making us forget, took our companion and made us forget them.
Seem to have certain importance to you, Gray.
I'm certainly mentioned in there, but
Did you miss the sections where she was aiming to propose to him?
Propose to who?
You.
Actually, it doesn't specifically say going to propose to Greg.
She does mention me, but it just says she was going to propose to someone. Someone in our party. So, she was close to one of us?
If I will, let me redo this for you all.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Okay, no. Yeah, I got mixed up. It says I overheard him talking with Gray. Yeah. Sorry. Retract everything I said.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
There seems to be not one person missing, but two.
Yeah.
We are all mentioned here by name, but I think there's
Hang on.
still one more person.
One of the pe-
No, go
You
on.
go.
Go, you go. You
Yeah.
got something.
I'm looking through this, and the part where this, well, a bard friend says 3 days worth of travel to a hive of scum and villainy, and just crosses out. If he proposes here, I will kill him. She talks to herself, and her name is Irene, or Irina. So we have a name now.
Irina was stitched on the backpack.
Oh.
But out of character, is there? We have 2 rooms, right?
Yes, we do.
Or maybe our other companion has a backpack in the other room.
Ooh. I'll keep checking in this room if there's anything else I may have missed. I kind of caught the backpack thing at the corner of my eye.
All right. So, as you all go to search the room,
This is the other room, right?
yeah.
He searches under the beds and in any of the trunks.
There's nothing else unusual. There's no extra packs or anything.
Nothing underneath the pillows or the mattresses.
Nope. Daniel, you're kind of searching around and pacing, and then you feel something in your pocket.
Hmm? Well, what's this?
You pull it out.
Yeah, pulls it. Yeah.
It's a ring.
Oh. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick.
I think that answers that question.
Johannes.
Breathe.
Daniel. Deep breaths.
Okay.
We will figure this out.
So
I'm not putting this in the book.
So the question remains, are the people that have been forgotten still around somewhere? Or are they gone?
If items keep appearing out of nowhere, then I believe we may be standing on top of a shadow world, connected to our own. These things aren't unheard of. In fact, this is kind of my specialty. Speaking of which, Johannes pulls out his lantern and ignites it. I think there might be more under the surface. Starts looking around the room with the lantern.
You start looking around the room with the lantern. One second. I gotta check something.
Oh boy.
There is nothing unusual that the lantern reveals.
He's gonna go back and check the other room.
Yeah, Korth is just gonna stick with him in case something does show up.
Alright, he shines the lantern around the room.
There is nothing unusual that happens.
Yeah.
Well, it's worth a try at any rate. But again, we have an idea of what we're dealing with. But what concerns me most is what happens during the equinox. Because if this thing does know that we're looking for him, he's gonna make sure we don't find out what his weakness is.
So, what do you all do now?
Yes. What is our next best course of action?
Did Dara give us the mayor's journal along with the vampire book?
Nope,
Nope.
Just the
No.
vampire book.
That would have been helpful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
would have been. Speaking of which, Dara.
Yes.
Are you staying? And are you still staying, or is he going to grow bored and want to rejoin the group?
No, Dara's gonna stay. Dara is going to. Well, Dara knows that the ladder is silent
Yes.
now.
Yep.
Dara is going to go back after healing himself, consuming rations, finding nothing else much in the attic except for a silver piece. He is going to go back into the mayor's room and hide somewhere further until the mayor comes in, until nightfall.
All right. Keep in mind that it is basically, Keep in mind that it is basically 3:30. So
in that case,
nightfall is
Dara
gonna
goes
be for a
into
while.
meditative. Yeah, Dara goes into a meditative state for 4 hours, aka long rest.
Okay. Okay.
Johannes looks at the window. For want of any new leads, it's gonna. We're still back on square one. Since it's going dark soon, we might as well go to a place that we definitely know has been haunted. The abandoned houses.
Right.
All right.
Let's hunt. Yeah. Korth picks up Johannes and walks out with him.
All
You
right.
took the words right out of my mouth, lizard.
All right. So, heading out.
I'm going to ask Gray if Daniel could keep the book, keep the journal.
I think it belongs to you.
Thanks. Thank you.
All right. So, you step out into the rain. It's lightened up a little bit, but it is still, raining. You see a couple people walking through the streets. You see, as usual, you do see a lot of crows circling ahead. And
Now, is it just normal crows circling, or is it like a bunch of birds circling a corpse circling?
Seems like the crows are just like occasionally circling, but they're also like moving from place to place.
Okay.
Yeah, just normal bird behavior.
1 second. right. Lovely.
Use you.
All right.
Sorry.
So, Korth, you're looking at one of these crows, and it appears to be munching on something in its beak. It looks like a finger. You blink,
Oh.
and what you thought was a finger seems to be just a caterpillar.
Yeah, Korth just blinks twice at it and just continues along.
Crows are all liars. Pay no heed.
But crows can't talk.
Not in our language. I don't know anyway, so just something my mother told me.
All right. So you are headed to searching through the abandoned houses.
Indeed.
Yep, that was the plan.
All right.
Did we should at some point check in on the snake lady and see if the postmen have collected the
Oh yeah,
money.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
and
Is that on the way?
That will be on the way.
All right.
Okay.
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 So we can do that on the way.
So
Didn't they say that they don't normally come until nightfall anyway?
That's a good point.
Yeah, we're like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so we got time to check the haunted houses and then come back.
check the haunted houses. Okay. So, as you're walking through the streets, you do see something. You do see something like this big burly orc is just kind of looming over these 2 children. One of these children, you notice, it's very conspicuous, is missing an arm.
Oh.
And the orc is looming over them like, "All right, you got the money?"
I'm going to.
Do you see what
I'm going to. Yes. I'll walk up to this particular orc and say in Orcish, greetings. Care to tell me what's going on?
He looks you up and down. Not your business, half-blood.
Wrong words.
DM, how big is this orc?
He's about I'd say about 6.5 feet tall.
Oh, good. So he's smaller than me.
Yep, technically.
Yeah, Daniel has just written in his book, okay, purebloods do not like the half-bloods. Got that.
I assume Korth has been hunching over all this time, just make him look smaller until he needs to be look bigger.
Josh,
Yeah.
run the map twice. If you look at the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it confused me for a moment too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me remove that. Okay. Oops. But yeah.
Johannes calls
Oh,
over and
I can't see the map, so I'm looking. I don't know what's in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, you might have to refresh then.
No.
He can't see it because he's not there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm looking at the stream right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, our tokens from the last time we were here were still there.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine. But
Just letting Josh know
So-
that.
it's a. Anyway, scrap. All right. I got something to do here.
Johannes calls over in
And-
rather rusty Jotun. Is there a problem? Is there going to be a problem over there?
There will be a problem if you don't get out of my effing face!
Now, brother. One mustn't use foul language in front of the children. Or will I have to remove that rotten tongue of yours?
He pulls out this giant frickin' battle axe. You recognize this as an orc neck splitter. This thing really frickin' hurts. Orcs are very much trained in this weapon, and you are very familiar with it. There's a if you want to go, we can go.
And Matthew starts reaching for his falchion.
Korth? Shout time.
All right, but before then, I want all of you to.
Yeah.
There's a perceptions in the chat for everybody here.
Oh, there we
Who
go.
rolls this session?
Yeah.
Hold on. My foundry is freaking out on me.
Josh, would you like
Yep.
for Johannes and Korth to step back to their previous positions?
Yes, please.
Right.
Yep. Yes. So yes. Germo, there's a perception check in the chat.
Ooh, nice.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so Matthew, you're the only one that notices this. You're looking around. Oh shoot, he's not alone. There are figures hidden around that seem to be unfriendly. And they appear to be watching very intently.
Children, why don't you go stand behind a nice tiefling? Me and this fine gentleman need to have a discussion about manners.
I understood the reference.
All right, so they begin to run, and it's just like, oh, that was a big mistake.
Hmm.
And
Haven't.
You know the
Not
funny.
the first.
You know the funny thing about mistake. Johannes looks intently towards Korth. It tends to be orcish for chow time.
all right. So some figures appear from inside the alleyways and on top of the roofs. So, guess what time it is?
Roll
die.
initiative.
Yeah.
Combat.
Yeah. So, and
Oh, I got a
Abby-
sound for that.
Avi, I'm very sorry. That's why I was trying to get you back to the party.
That's okay. I had a plan, and I'm still going with my plan.
All right.
Just as long as you're not bored.
Also, I would like to ask that nobody try to circumvent this combat. I
Okay.
want to fight.
So,
Also, Josh, I did see you do a DM. How wrong am I?
I don't think they're
I'm
gonna.
not. I'm not.
go
I'm not
away
at
if we
liberty to
feed
say.
them.
Right. I have rolled
Okay.
my
Oh, dear.
I have
Oh,
rolled
I
my
just
initiative.
click.
So yeah, click your little picture at the top to roll your initiative. Korth. All right.
Hmm?
Oh, never. All right.
Oh.
Never mind. I'll
Come
I'll
on.
explain that at a later point.
Come on.
All right. So,
Come on,
Jermo,
Foundry.
you see Gray's little picture at the top.
Yeah.
Click the little dice icon over it. Yeah, just click your little picture at the top.
Movies work.
Like that?
Yep, perfect.
Yep.
All right. So 1 second, I gotta pull something up. All right.
Where you guys die while I'm not there.
Hope not.
Now, don't forget, we still got to that extra D20 roll.
Yeah.
I do have a
and here,
question about those rolls.
Yeah.
Is there a chart or a list that populates when you do that? We can have a pop-up on, or no?
No. Okay, but there are yes, and there are so 3 curses are being used. 3 enemies are rolling their initiatives with fortune.
Okay.
Thank you, chat, for screwing us over.
They don't get okay. Hey, it's like
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh.
And of course, the orc gets a nat 20.
A special kill people axe.
Yeah.
All right.
Children. Oh wait, well, we don't know what the children actually were doing. I think they were being extorted.
So.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You don't hurt kids.
Especially one doesn't have an arm.
Hades music. My Josh, I think you're trying to seduce me.
All right. So the first person to go is the orc warrior. And yes, he is not happy with this person right in front of him. Yep.
I do not regret this.
Famous last words.
So he lets out this bellowing roar, but you have heard these sorts of things before. You're not intimidated at all. That said, he's going to hit you, and it's going to hurt. Oh, he whiffs. he brings his head. He brings it out of the way. This is not the first orc you fought. You dodge out of the way.
Please.
But unfortunately, he gets you. He gets you with the second one.
Even with a -5.
Ooh, that's rough. 12 damage. Yeah, he gets you clean in the stomach, and it it frickins hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, you know that the second attack is usually because of the weight of this weapon. The second hit usually hurts more. But yeah, that is his turn. So yeah, these guys are 20 feet up. I need to fix that. All right, so this guy is looking at the big giant lizard guy, and he's going. All right. He's going to. Where is this? He draws out his dagger in a display but it doesn't do anything. It's just like you're not intimidated by his puny dagger. But he does throw it at you.
Oh.
Youch.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, gets you right in the leg, right in an artery, and it stings like a bee. This guy knows how to use that dagger.
Lizard got it right in the gizzard.
Yep. Oh, we gotta. What, Josh? What is this music, and can I has it? Oh, this is Dance of the Dead from Hades. Okay.
Johannes whispers to Korth.
And of course, that's another boon or curse.
Yep.
Johannes whispers to Korth, "You don't think we've been enough more than we can shoot here, do you?"
All right. Let's see what we got.
At least we know what these postmen fellows look like.
Oh, it's a boon. And it's useless to you now.
Wonderful.
I am sorry.
Get better boons, chat.
I'm sorry, guys. I thought I more heavily weighted in favor of the boons. I don't know what's going on.
And there's a $10 one.
Iron statistic, lovely.
Oh, major. We got a major.
Oh, fingers crossed.
No more. Please, no more stabs, please.
Ooh!
Yay!
All right,
Ooh.
next person
Hey,
in combat is quickened for 1 round. That is Alyara. So that means
And
instead of 3 actions in a turn, you get 4.
But I
Ooh!
think, correct me if I'm wrong, but that 4th action
This
can only be used
orc's
as
mind
for
is nowhere
movement.
near as sharp as his axe. Don't fight harder if you can fight
I don't think
smarter.
it can be used to attack with.
Oh no, it can. Oh wait, actually, where is it? So yeah, if you are quickened, nope, you're yeah, you are quickened and you can actually attack with this. All right, but yeah. So yeah, he pulls out another dagger, and it is now Alyara's turn.
Oh, I can see now.
All right, Alyara, what do you do?
Well, I'm going to just move over to this guy
All right.
and just attack. Just attack him.
All right, that is a move. That's a stride. Then
Do
yep,
that, I'll
25
be
feet.
back.
All right, and you're
Okay.
going to attack
So,
him. Okay.
yep. So I'm guessing just strike
Yep. Strike.
on
What?
the hit.
Yep. Strike with. Do you want? Would you like to
Aw.
re-roll that using a hero point?
Yes. Yes.
So right-click the results and do re-roll using a hero point.
Go.
Ooh.
Much better.
Oh.
So, there we go. You run over and... So yeah, you accidentally trip, but your dagger... But your claw accidentally hits him in a very vital area. Completely unintentional, but hey, you'll keep it.
What? That. Wow, look what you made me do.
Great.
That was intentional.
I'm sorry. You were supposed to...
But-
I'm sorry. You were supposed to... Ah. Okay. Okay, so, ooh, wow. That is, okay,
So wait, the damage happened automatically?
it goes,
Oh!
yeah, you trip and you look up, his head's gone.
Oh,
Oh! Hang on, I got something for this. Hang on, I think I have something for this.
okay. Watch out for cat person claws. Can decapitate.
Demoralize
number.
on the orc.
All
And
right.
I just look over and give him a death.
Yep.
Well, hang on. I just look over and just relax and just relaxing on the ground. I just say, "You're next."
All right, wow. Okay, so,
I'm just laying on the ground on my back,
click that
hands
little,
behind my head.
yeah, click that little intimidation thing in the chat, please.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Success. He saw that
Oh.
and he's like, there's like a twinge of regret in his eye. You still have one more action, Aliara.
Well, gonna get up off the ground and like do the front and move up to him and, if possible, attack.
Okay, so you used one move to move here. You struck at him. You intimidated, and then.
Oh wait, hang on. What was my move speed?
25. You were able to do that.
Ah.
Okay, so yes. So you've used all 4 of your
Okay.
actions. All right, Johannes.
Okay.
It is your turn.
All right, so a few questions. Would exploit vulnerability apply here?
You can exploit vulnerability against pretty much any creature.
All right. And are my chances of attack better with the rapier or my hand crossbow?
Can you even tell him that?
Actually, I'm just looking.
Yeah,
they're about the same. They're exactly the same.
So, considering that the guy immediately next to me is my most immediate threat, I just run up to him and draw my rapier.
Okay.
I'm guard, Scaramouche.
All right. You're running up to this next guy. So you step. You're stepping to this ruffian. Your rapier is drawn, and you're gonna attack.
Yeah, basically.
All right. So
Oh, come on.
No, hang on. Would you like to? Would you like to re-roll that?
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
All right. Are you gonna use your exploit vulnerability, or are you gonna or are you just gonna not bother with that right now?
The orc is still alive by the time I kill this guy, if I kill him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna apply it to him.
All right. So. All right. So. You're gonna exploit vulnerability. Okay. Okay, so are you going to re-roll this attack or no?
Yeah, I'm just deciding what to discard.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna discard Class Might.
Okay.
So how do I re-roll again?
Okay, you right-click the result and do re-roll using a hero point. That is a hit.
Alright.
Roll it, click damage.
Oh, hold on, it's the wrong thing.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll roll for damage.
You know what, since it's the same, is it the same damage type? Or is it,
what do you mean?
The hand crossbow and the rapier.
The rapier deals piercing damage. And
I meant the damage die.
no, the hand crossbow. Yeah, the hand crossbow is a. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they deal the same damage die.
All right, and both D6s.
Yes.
All right, just want to make sure because I figured it'd be easier if I just roll the crossbow die and just use that result.
All right. All right, so, damage.
Oh no, that's just the icon. Yeah, I rolled.
Yeah, so click the. All right, so if that's the case, takes 5 damage. Lovely. All right, so that's 2 actions. So you're going to exploit vulnerability on the orc warrior?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I pull out whatever hoodoo I need to get a read on what this guy is vulnerable to.
Okay. Do you have the exploit vulnerability macro in your hotbar?
Alright, but...
Alright. I'll just do it.
on.
I'll just do it for you. We'll figure this out afterwards.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ooh. Lovely. So. You pull out something to. All right. I need to get some flavor for this. You pull out a symbol. You pull out a holy symbol of Corellin. Orcs do. It's like most pure-blooded orcs do not like elves, and this guy is no different. And he looks at you, and he is a little upsetty spaghetti.
Does it have like a lens? The holy symbol?
Yeah.
I use it to shine the light on the orc's body.
Yep.
From the lantern.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So. Okay. So, it doesn't have any, like, specific weaknesses that anyone else can exploit, but you're able to do it. And that is the end of your turn.
Alright.
This guy, a little mad that you just basically shoved a rapier into his chest and then just started to ignore him. He is going to try and demoralize you. Yo, that it didn't work. It did not
Johannes
work.
just burst out laughing.
Yeah. So he pulls out his dagger, tries to threaten you. You're looking at his dagger. You seem bigger. He's going to attempt to stab you with it anyway.
How long was the dagger?
About 8 inches.
That's a little above average.
You call that a knife?
Oh wow,
That's a knife.
he misses you. He misses you twice. You just kind of. It's just like for a brief moment, you are glad that you are short. This guy is going to go over, and he's attempting, and he's going to do the same thing. Gonna attempt to demoralize. Oh, that is a critical success. Unfortunately, yeah. He looks at you, and yeah, his dagger is a little bit longer.
Oh, the innuendo.
And this is supposed to be a family channel.
Hey, you're threatening me with a good time. I'm sorry.
Alright, so Korth, you have taken 4 damage. So yeah, you got 2 knives embedded in you, and they sting like a bee. Gray, it is your turn.
Is in the other leg.
This is just gonna be that scene from Ace Ventura.
Yes, exactly.
So Germo, what are you gonna do?
Yes, exactly. Crimson.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do.
You could always heal the person who got who got like 2 knives embedded into his chest.
All right, yeah, I'll cast healing.
Okay. So, are you going? So you're going to use a 2-action heal?
Yes.
All right. So, Alt left click Korth right here to target him. Yeah, Alt left click to target him. Alt left click.
Or double click on him.
All right, there we go. All right, now open your character sheet. All right, go to your spell casting tab. It's the 4th from the left. All right, and now cast one of your heal spells. All right, heal versus living in the chat. All right, roll healing. Oh,
that was a lot of that was a lot of buttons.
Yep. Korth is so. The daggers are pushed out of him as Korth is like, damage? What damage?
Yeah. The most reasonable response to all these jokes about dagger size, rock-sized hail falls. Everyone dies.
Yeah.
Oh. What is a good pitch on an accordion? When you throw it in the dumpster and it hits a banjo.
Yeah. All right, so we got two moderates.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Well, that's not gonna apply until next combat.
Okay, that kind of helps.
Yeah.
Unless another one enters.
Okay.
That's not gonna help.
That one keeps happening.
Yeah.
What? Okay, I swear I weighted these properly. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
I don't
It's
know
all
why
good.
that keeps happening.
It's all good.
Rock size hails falls.
Okay. Anywho, Germo, you have one more action. What are you gonna do?
I guess I'll. Can I do a disarm?
I
can do a ranged disarm with the whip, right?
Let's see. Yes, but you're too far away from any of them to actually disarm them. You're gonna have to get closer to be able to disarm them.
All right. And if I move, then that uses up my action?
Yes.
All right. Then I'll just place myself in a better spot.
All right. Yeah, you can click. All right. Awesome. Daniel, it's your turn.
All right. So I have 3 actions.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, I think my best option right now is to... Oh, I got targeting on. I'll move over here. There we go.
Okay.
And shoot this guy off the roof.
Okay. Where are you gonna shoot
Alright.
him with?
I'm going with Divine Lance.
All right, cast it.
I'm pressing the button, it's not doing anything.
Let me try and help you. There we go. All right. Pick one.
Ooh. Let's go with Chaotic. Why not?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Lex permission. But yeah, the Chaotic version.
Oh, critical hit.
Oh.
So was he just reduced to a smoldering pair of boots?
Yes. So yeah, you just step out and you just hit him with like this rainbow blast of divine energy, and where there was a person, there is now a smoldering pair of boots. Fantastic. Matthew, it is your turn.
Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna try and move a bit back.
Okay, if you do, that's going to provoke an attack of opportunity from the orc. Are you sure you want to do that? But the only way you won't be able to do that is if you take a 5-foot step.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just take the 5-foot step. So
Okay.
Isn't that a feat?
No, that's taking a step.
No, attack of opportunity.
Yes, but
I'm
some
pretty
creatures do have it.
Okay.
Yeah. This is actually one of I'm actually gonna say this now. It's just like it's actually very uncommon in 2nd edition for creatures to have attacks of opportunity. I just happened to pick one of them that does have it. Because it's familiar to you guys.
I apologize. I read almost 3/4, if not all, of the Archive of Nethys.
Wow.
I'm building my character.
Yeah. And so you're gonna take a 5-foot step.
yes.
Okay.
So do I have to actually move it somewhere? Or...
Yeah. You move 5 feet wherever you want.
Okay. So...
All right. Now you have 2 actions left.
Okay. I'm going to... Alright. Time to unsheath my crossbow, if I can figure that out.
Yep. It's so your crossbow's out. It is going to take an action to load it.
Yeah.
All right. It is loaded.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm gonna shoot the orc.
Okay. Alt left. Yep. And strike +7. Fire.
Just trying to find it here.
Yeah. It's in your actions tab. It's
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm trying here.
All right. Let me show you where it is.
Oh wait, I think that's proficiencies.
Yeah. It's in the actions tab. It's the second from the left.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Yeah. Yeah. Strike +7.
Yep.
That is a miss. Would you like to re-roll that attack using a hero point?
Indeed, I would.
All right. Right-click the results.
I'm trying. Reroll using hero point.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Just click the damage in the chat bar in the chat box there.
Yep.
Oh. Lovely.
It's just I just did dumb and forgot to hunt prey first.
Well, live and learn.
Yep, that's fine.
He takes it.
Still learning.
So yeah, you just kind of. Here's kind of what you do. You just kind of combat roll out of the way, instantly load, bang. You get him right in the shoulder. He's just like, he is not happy. All right, that guy's dead. Falsifa, it is your turn.
Okay, so first I move here,
Okay.
and then is Matthew close enough that I can pull up a 2-turn heal?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, alt left click
Please bear with me a
to
moment.
alt left click to target him.
sorry, I have to mess with the zoom on my browser. Okay, left click.
Alt left click to target him. Gotta turn it up. You got it? Or no, you don't got it. Okay, alt left click.
Oh, sorry about this.
It's okay. All right.
Okay. Have I managed to...
No. Okay, so hover over Matthew and hold the Alt key on your keyboard and left click him. There we go. All right, now now cast your heal spell. Go to your character sheet and the spellcasting tab, and hit the cat and cast that spell. Do you got it or no?
Almost got it. Right.
All right, heal versus living.
Hmm?
All right, click that in the chat. Heal versus living. It's the 2-action one. In the chat box on the left, heal versus living.
Oh no, I see it. I'm just having a little trouble.
It's clicking. It's not doing anything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll do it. I'll work on it for you.
Oh wait, I got it.
Okay.
No.
All right. Roll healing. Roll healing in the chat. There we go. There we go.
Ooh.
Apply healing. Matthew, your splitting chest injury is gone, and your organs have all gone back into your body where Daddy needs them.
I knew you were going to say that joke. Anyway, I look to Falsify and say, much appreciated.
All right. Great job, Falsifa. Of course, it is your turn. You're a little spookist. You're a little shaken from just being peppered by 1,000 daggers. What are you gonna do?
Well, first, question, Josh.
Yes.
Notice that a while ago I asked if I could swap a feat out. I still have the old one.
Oh, which feat was that?
I was wondering if I could swap out the adrenaline rush for sudden charge.
Oh, okay. Let me fix that. Easy fix. There we go.
Thank you. In that case, first thing that I am going to do is I am going to go into a rage.
All
and
right.
then I am
Come on, say the line. Say the line.
I would like to rage. And then I would like to sudden charge up here.
Sudden charge up here. That you could only stride twice.
Stride twice and make an attack.
Yeah, and the thing is, these guys are on a roof, so you would have to. It says stride. You can't actually climb unless you have a climb speed.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, while I'm raging, I'll just walk over here and I will bite this guy over the head with my... Okay, do I get my teeth now
Yes,
or no?
the fangs. They're right there.
Okay.
Okay. And yes, in the actions tab, the fangs +5.
Actions. Here we go. Sweet. I will just go ahead and add that to my hotbar. And let's go ahead and... Come on.
Okay.
Roll.
That is a hit. Roll your damage.
Okay, damage.
Yep, it's in the chat. It's in the chat box.
Yep. So. Oh geez, there's a lot more here than I thought there would.
No,
Okay,
it's
so
in the chat. It's in the chat box. Just click the little damage button.
yeah, I did click it. It's bringing up a damage roll tab now.
Oh yeah, just hit the roll damage.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Wait, does this also add the rage damage too?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does right there.
Oh, 5.
Oh, yep. 5 plus 4 plus 2. It's
Okay.
11 Yeah. So yeah, just looking at him, and yeah, you just give him a big old chomp, like right in the shoulder, and yeah, he is severely bleeding, and yeah, it tastes like a lot. It's like, even though it's raining, he tastes like sweat. It's a little unpleasant.
Yeah, Korth just spits it out.
Ooh, whoops, my bad.
Oh, no,
Orc tastes like orc.
oh no, that was my doing. I'm the one who clicked the...
Yeah. It's sometimes I forget that you guys some of you actually are really, really familiar with this interface. Yeah.
So we accidentally clicked it at the same time.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it is now this orc warrior's turn, and he's looking. He is looking kind of at his. He looks at 2 of his people have just been felled, and he's looking very out. No, he's looking at everything right now, and he's like, he is going to take a step. He is running, and he is fleeing through the house. Yeah, he just kind of shoves away, and he's fleeing.
Coward.
Yeah, these guys have just seen their big burly orc just dip out, and they're like, yeah, they're running too. Yeah.
Persian cowards.
Aliara, are you going to let them? Are you going to let them flee, or are you going to pick off the stragglers? Pick off any stragglers.
I'll pick off whatever stragglers there are.
All right. So there's one in front of Johannes, and one in front of the ruffian, and one on the roof and next to him.
Johanna says,
Hang
wait,
on.
we can take this one alive.
All right. Just know that.
Hang on.
What?
Oh, I know what I'm going to do now.
All right. High jump.
I jump onto the roof to where this guy is.
Okay,
Okay.
you're doing something.
Roll that. Okay, click
completely
that little
different.
Since
athletics.
you're go-
Yeah, click that.
yeah,
little
since you're going to take the...
Yeah, click that little athletics click that little athletics thing in the chat. Ooh, would you like to re-roll that?
Yeah, I'm trying to look at my... yeah, I'll re-roll it.
All right. Right-click the result and re-roll using a hero point.
Oh. Well, I messed something up, and I can't right-click it.
Okay. Right-click on your result and you re-roll using a hero point.
I'm doing that.
All right, do it. I'll just do that for you.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me re-roll it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, it's you try your best to climb up, and as soon as your claws land on the roof, this guy just kicks it. The guy just kicks them, just kind of swipes them down. And you fall prone. All right. All right. So. Oh wait, that's weird. Okay, I think. Oh, I think I know what happened. You accidentally reset your initiative.
Yeah. Like I tried right clicking on it before, then clicked the cross sword.
Yeah. So.
And then.
Okay,
Well,
I fixed you.
I right click.
I fixed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you right clicked it and you accidentally hit set initiative.
Well, no. I right clicked it and nothing showed up.
That's
Just. And then there was just a little crossed sword icon, and apparently that changed my initiative.
Yeah, don't click that cross sword, and it's anywho.
Okay.
Yeah, don't click that little cross sword. Anywho, Johannes, it is your turn.
All right. So is the guy in front of me? Does the guy in front of me look like he's about to bolt as well?
Yes.
Johannes goes for his legs.
All right. If you're going to attack non-lethally, there is going to be a penalty involved, considering your weapon is lethal.
Well, I kind of meant like jumping, grab him by the legs, but
Oh, you're gonna grab him by the legs? That would be a grapple.
yeah, I'm wondering which would be
Okay.
more feasible.
Well. You wouldn't be able to grapple him because you're not trained in athletics.
All right, so I basically try to stab at his hamstring.
Okay. So, roll your strike against him.
All right, 1 second. Is there a setting to?
Nope. Nope. We're just gonna eyeball it.
All right.
Unfortunately, that would be a miss if you're attacking non-lethally. Would you like to re-roll that, or are you just gonna try try another attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay, re-roll it. That would be a hit. All right, roll your damage. All right. All right, he is not dead. He is... Yeah, he's not dead. He is unconscious. Where is that? There it is. Okay. So, yeah, you get him right in the hamstring. He kind of whirls around and smacks his head against the side of the wall. He is zonked.
All right, that leaves one less to deal with.
So yeah, he is leaping. He is going down, leaping down. That is his turn. Gray, it is your turn. What are you going to do? All right, Jermo, it's your turn. So, what happened? Okay, we got... Oh, Skyblaze has given us a...
Oh, hey, Sky.
Yeah, Skyblaze has given us a minor boon, or bane. We will see. Minor boon.
It's going to be a boon.
All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, there we go. +1 untyped bonus to next non-combat skill check.
Thank you, Sky.
Thank you, Sky.
So I'm going to attempt disarm with my whip.
On who?
Wait, that's right. There's no one left, is there?
Well, they're all fleeing.
Which means that they'll probably be back.
We should get these children somewhere safe.
Alright, does anyone else need healing?
Nope. I mean, the ruffian might, but...
You know,
I mean-
I'll put that with interrogation. Yeah, we could hear you. If
He's
you tell us
unconscious.
information.
He's
We'll
unconscious.
say it's
Yeah, he's unconscious.
well.
Yeah.
When he's conscious, of course.
All right. So, are we going to end combat here? Are we going to continue the chase? Are we going to let them flee?
Has the orc fled to the back?
Yes.
Into the house, or has he gone to the back?
He's gone through the back. There is you heard a distinct crash of a window.
Hey guys, we don't need to give chase. We have the scroll of item finding. One of those guys had a dagger on them.
Oh yeah.
True.
And
that
they're in
orc
front of
had
the
a
lizard.
pretty, and that
Yeah,
orc
rather
has
than
a pretty
casting the spell on
distinct
the-
weapon.
Yeah, so rather than casting the spell on one of the gold coins that we memorized, why not just cast it for one of the items we just saw them carrying?
Indeed.
Actually, Korth would actually like to chase after the orc. He's got the taste of blood. He wants to end the hunt.
Oh.
And he's probably really angry right now.
Oh yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're just gonna skip. All right. We'll see if. How do I put this? All right. All right. I'm gonna be honest, dude. You're not gonna be able to catch them.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with 3 dashes?
They get 3 dashes too.
Or 3 strides, I mean. 3 strides and an attack.
Well, you don't get 3 strides and an attack. You only get 2 strides and an attack.
Well,
So you're not going to be able to catch
well,
them.
Actually, if I use my first action to stride and sudden charge with my second and third, I could get my 3 strides and attack if I can get within
Okay.
melee.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you probably could. So,
Yeah, it's just the orc. That's all I want.
all right.
But we can always find him later and finish it.
All right. So, let's see how far you can go. All right. You will be able to catch and strike him.
Alright.
All right. So, are you going to attack lethally or non-lethally?
Oh no, this will be lethal.
Okay.
We already got we got our prisoner. I'm going out for blood here.
All right, Korth. All right, so just skipping ahead. Since you're all just, I'm gonna skip ahead to Korth.
You know that's perfectly fine. I'd say that's theatrical. Go for it.
Ooh, Wow. Are you kidding me?
Apparently not.
That was very well timed. Whoever did that Skyblaze. Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch this.
Oh,
Because
definitely.
I did not see that.
Mhm.
Okay,
That's
so
probably-
So, yeah.
He is still at 1 HP because of a little something called orc ferocity.
Oh, dang.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I should have warned you about that.
Yeah, he's wounded, but yeah, he is reduced to 0, and he is
Hanging on by a thread.
hanging on by a thread. He is going to step, and he is going to flee 50 feet, but I fear that's not going to help him because you have sudden charge.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
these
really
guys.
wish that we
Yeah,
could-
so these guys are booking it this way, and I'm just gonna have Korth sudden charge.
Oh, yeah. And for this one, he's going to leap up with the jaws widened.
All right. All right. Go for
I
it.
cannot do anything until it's my turn again.
There we go. All right.
Chomp. And he's just gonna latch his jaws over his head and nom.
Okay. Yeah. How do you want to do this?
Oh. As Korth is charging his prey, he's gonna leap up, jaws widened, clap him over his head, and just bite his head off and swallow.
Oh. Venom did.
The good old reptile fatality.
Okay, it's actually funny you say that because Korth's fight style is actually kind of like reptiles in Mortal Kombat 1, and this was before he was even announced.
Ouch. Okay, we got a super chat from Anima Mandala, so that means we get a boon. Let's see what we got. Ooh, weakened lackey next combat.
And now Korth is going to drag the orc back with him to the others.
All right.
And Johannes catches wind that Korth might be coming back with his prey, and he tells Gray and Falsified to take the children somewhere else.
Falsified moves to do so.
All right. 1 second. I gotta turn off the epic music. Okay, so you are taking the children somewhere else. I'll just move you all over here. These guys are deleted. And you have taken this guy over back to the party. All right, so what do you do now? So that was your first combat. How do you guys feel?
Much more satisfied than the last time.
I'm so sorry for everything I did.
Don't apologize. That was great.
I really wish they were wolves. You know, that would have felt so much more complete.
This is good too. But no, all honesty, this was fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over and before Korth completely devours it, and I'm gonna retrieve my bolt from his shoulder.
All right.
Matthew, can you give me a hand with this the fella
Of course.
down over here?
Of course.
Korth. I know this isn't exactly you don't have to like me asking this, but I would ask you to refrain eating the other two masked men until we get an idea of who they are. Afterwards, they're all yours. But for now, just focus on the work.
We're supposed to nominate on the orc's arm.
One's been disintegrated, the other one is decapitated. So there's only one dead. There's only one cadaver here.
Yeah.
You know, on second thought, go ahead. We just need to find the head. Wait, actually, no.
I want to look.
Actually, actually, no. I changed my mind. Hold back on the on jumping on the postman because I still need his body intact for interrogation purposes.
Okay, out of character for a sec. Was you saying you needed the head in character or out?
Both really. Like I need both the head and the body.
Korth grumbles and then begins to regurgitate the head.
No, he meant the masked guy's head, not the orc's head.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't specific
And then this
enough.
guy.
He wasn't specific enough. And so, oh gosh,
Yeah,
I'm just
I
imagining
completely-
I'm just imagining. Remember that one scene from How to Train Your Dragon?
Man, those reptile Mortal Kombat 1 fatalities really do paint a visual for Korth right now.
Yeah, yeah, I completely bungled that. I should have been a bit more organized.
It's fine. It's part of the fun.
Well, I want to see what these guys have on them. So,
Do I find the head of the dead postman?
Yes, you do.
oh, there's perception.
Yeah, it's not hard to find.
Yeah, he wraps it up in a duffel bag, in a carpet bag, and goes over to unmask the unconscious postman.
All right. It looks like a regular nondescript half elf. Doesn't look familiar.
Well, at least we have a face.
I want to see if I can find whatever loot I can. Damn it!
All right. Perception check for Falsifa in the chat.
Okay.
I'm not finding any loot.
I'm sorry, I'm getting to it.
It's,
Don't forget, there's also the orc's a big orc axe that he had.
yes.
Yeah, a little bit of extra loot for us.
Would you like
honestly,
to
the
re-roll
lizard.
that using a hero point?
If possible, yes, because that was awful.
All right.
Yeah. If anything, the lizard would get more service out of that than me.
All right. Well, we'll come back to that.
He's not too keen on using the tools of civilized folk.
Yeah,
Bit
it's
of
just a tad
personal-
bit too bulky for what I need.
Consider it a trophy then.
I mean,
A fair enough point.
all right. You notice that, what he has on him, he has a javelin, a short sword, an orcish breastplate, and yes, the orc neck splitter.
I'll take the neck splitter as a trophy.
All right. So, all right, I will give you that. Wonderful. All right. So let's move over to Falsifa. So you're looking at the children, and yes, it appears that the little boy is missing an arm. And,
So,
yep.
The gray one out there.
so that's orc. Who was he to you? Speaking to the children, sorry.
He asks us for money every day. And if we don't give it to him, he hurts us.
Is that why your arm is the way it is?
No, I've always had one arm.
Oof, walk into that one. And where are your parents?
We don't have parents. We've never had parents. We're orphans.
Then how do you find money?
We ask people for handouts, and Falsifa, almost as if on instinct, your left arm just kind of snaps behind you. You look back. The little girl just tried to pickpocket you.
No, let's have none of that. Did she take anything?
Nope. You got her before she did.
No, let's have none of that. I think you're safe now.
They look down. But they're going to send another person. We need to take this money, otherwise they hurt us.
Listen to me. I won't let them hurt you. Not anymore.
They both look down. Do you promise?
I hesitates. I promise.
They look at each other and nod. So, as that happens, all of you, everybody here, you feel a slight tremor. It lasts for about a second, and then it just vanishes.
Was it the same one we? It was the same kind we felt at Batia's apothecary.
Yes.
That does not bode well.
So yeah, the tremor actually wakes up the ruffian.
Matthew,
Whoops.
Johanna says, "I'm going to get out of here."
Coming.
All right, so he is prone, and he looks up at you, and he's starting to try and crawl away.
Nah. Matthew's gonna step on his chest.
Oh, good. You're awake.
Stay for a while, comrade.
Now we get to start the show. Matthew, if you'll drag him to the square.
Of course, my friend.
So yeah, you drag him back out into the open.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 second.
No.
There we go. Yeah. So yeah, you drag him out into the open, and yeah, just kind of toss him there, and imagine like everybody's a little miffed.
Nah, Kortha's just happily numbing away on what's left of the orc while staring down at this guy.
It's just he's looking at it. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you people?
Like what you see?
No.
Good.
Well, we
Now,
made our
let's get
point.
down to business.
I'm just twirling a knife. Or just doing knife tricks.
Some names would be a good start.
Names of. Look.
Let's start with yours. I'm Johannes. What's your name?
Cedric.
Cedric. Good. Always nice to meet new people. Now, Johannes reaches in his bag and pulls out the other postman's head and takes off his mask. Can you tell me his name?
He looks at him. Huh. Didn't know Piker was part of the group.
So you're not exactly familiar with each other.
No, we wear masks for a reason.
Fair enough. But can you tell me who this Piker fellow was during his day job?
We just... I don't know. I just saw him occasionally in the tavern. I didn't really ask him.
I see. Anywho, enough with the dilly-dallying. What is the whole business with this postman thing?
He starts looking around. Look. I don't think you guys know what you're getting into. It's like our boss. He is very, very strong.
We have some idea of who you might be working for. Nothing definitive, but enough strange things have happened in this town that we're starting to get an idea.
Yeah, and who do you think's making it all happen?
Careful. Mustn't be too rude to my friend here.
Or you'll what? You'll kill me?
Oh, no, no.
The lizard will.
In time, but... Korth. Korth, my good fellow. How do you feel about second courses? He points to the decapitated postman.
Ooh. Korth gets on all fours and looks like he's ready to bounce.
All right. I'll talk.
He was pointing to the decapitated corpse.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Korth gives out a little huff and turns around and starts nomming on the second corpse.
All right. Look, I'm probably gonna get killed for saying this, but it's either getting killed by him or getting killed by you. So what the hell? All right. We got a hideout. There are a couple secret entrances around town. I know the one that I use is in the general store.
And who runs the general store, and is he in on the plot too?
Yeah, she's on the plot, but blackmail. That's pretty much our bread and butter. Nash, he's got the entire town under his thumb.
Out of character, Nash was he the previous mayor, or is he someone we've never heard of before?
He's someone you've never heard of before.
And who is this Nash figure?
I don't know. He keeps a mask on at all times.
And I'm assuming Nash isn't exactly his real name either.
Probably not, but we need something to call him. It's just, I don't... So if you want to go find him, you'll know him. Guy has a freaking creepy mask.
How many men do you have? Because after what happened here, I'm assuming they'll be back for blood later.
I don't know. I lost count when it hit double digits.
Give us a range. Between 30 and 40?
Yeah.
Or is that overshooting it?
You're overshooting it. Our operation is small but effective, It's it's amazing what a little blackmail can do. What people will pay to save their reputations.
I'm a journalist, so I have some idea. Speaking of which, what does the mayor have to do with all this?
What is the mayor's just under our thumb, just like everybody else in this town.
True, but does he provide you with any resources?
Not of his own. Not willingly.
Yeah. And what does he provide? Funds, weapons, info?
Yes.
I see. What kind of information does he normally provide you?
Oh, just people who come in and out of town.
So you've known of our arrival since we first came here.
Yes.
And what has the conclusion so far been regarding us?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't even begin to think about what goes on in that sick head of his.
Now comes the real kicker. We can't let you go, but there's no one in this town who will house you without posing a risk to them. Which is very unfortunate for you. You wouldn't happen to know any place safe that we can hold up for the night.
He just kind of gives an exaggerated roll of his head. You know there's a prison, right?
But the mayor is in on the plot. Not willingly, of course, but, you know, a few clerical errors here and there, and off you go.
So what do you suggest?
Is there a place in town that even the postman won't go?
Not really. We basically own this town. Why would we be afraid to go anywhere?
If I could make a suggestion, there's probably one building that they would never check. The church.
Yes.
I was just thinking the same thing.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
I kind of want to talk to the person in charge.
It won't exactly be.
Does anyone here have the cat statue out, by the way? We're doing an interrogation.
Oh yeah, shoot, I keep forgetting.
Wanted to-
Let's assume we were using it throughout the whole conversation.
The guy wasn't lying throughout any of it.
Alright.
You said something, but I'm not there.
I know, I saw your comment in the chat. I wanted to.
But he has been pretty reluctant to spill the info. Have we detected any lies of omission?
There haven't been any lies of omission, no.
Question: if we let this guy go in good faith, could he So I ask, if we let you go in good faith, could you arrange for a meeting with your boss?
He looks up at you. I can try, but I'm not entirely. But you did just, he looks over to those three. You did just kill 3 of those. I'm not entirely sure he'll be happy about that.
Well, we're kind of stuck in town until we get to the bottom of this whole mystery. If we keep doing what we're doing, we're going to step on his toes an awful lot more. We could try to work this out peaceably going forward, or we can keep stepping on his toes and potentially end his entire operation.
But that actually brings something up. basically we just painted a target on all of our backs. We've all but declared war on him. We'll need to provide a very good reason for him to consider talking peace terms with us.
All right. I can only promise to try.
I say better than nothing.
He stands up.
I'd recommend sitting on that for a bit.
All right. So, what do we do? So, what's going to happen? Are you going to kill me or are you going to let me go?
We're going to take you to the church for now.
All right.
Maybe explain our position. If
You're making him confess his sins?
In a manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, I'm not there.
Yeah, out of character. Though, I am wondering what it was with those children that your organization.
Look, the children are just good at children are just good at pickpocketing. All right, they got those kinds of faces, you know. They're cute, and you just inherently want to trust them. Like, look at one of the kids doesn't even have a frickin' arm. Doesn't that just break your heart a little bit?
All right, fine, fair enough. Just making sure there wasn't anything untoward going on.
You must be so proud exploiting children for monetary gain.
Look, we all got to do whatever we can to get by, okay? This place, it is a crap hole.
I've noticed.
All right, so Falsifa has convinced the kids to abandon this particular house, and they're currently walking through the house and starting to grab materials.
Mm-hmm.
Falsifa, as you're walking through the house, you notice a few things.
When you say things, do you mean items?
This house this house has a master bedroom, and it clearly belongs to a family, which are not who appear to not be currently home. In the bedroom, there's a painting of a man and a woman holding what looks like these two children.
Takes note of this, but decides not to bring it up to the children.
So the two children grab some things and supplies. They go out the back and they leave.
Are they safe?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
And to church.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
just waiting for Felspun to finish up.
How long has it been? How long has it been since we were last at the church? When's the solstice?
The
tomorrow, I think.
equinox.
Which is tomorrow, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how much of the bodies are left? Because
Just the two on the ground.
well, it's
Well,
Korth has finished.
I would like to point out he did remove the metal before eating them all. Because
were they
doesn't
given
eat
any
metal.
sort of documents?
They didn't have any documents on them, no.
Well, thank goodness, because I didn't want to have to cough that up.
All right, another was Cedric.
Yeah, this is not the kind of way I cough up information.
And neither was Cedric hearing anything.
What was Cedric? What?
And Cedric wasn't carrying any documents either.
No, just a dagger, just a couple of daggers.
All right.
Yeah. As we walk to the church, Matthew's just gonna keep a firm hand on Cedric to make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
Korth will follow behind to make sure he doesn't run.
All right. So, where is that? So you head to the church. All right, I'm gonna have to All right, I hopefully that's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay.
Nope, I'm not here.
Yeah, you're not here. Yeah, you should not be here.
Now I can't see nothing.
Sorry, you're gonna have to look at the. I'm sorry.
Yeah, gonna have to watch the stream for this.
All right. So, you head into the chapel, and it is dusty and desolate and abandoned as ever. All right. What now? What was your plan?
For now, just going someplace safe and quiet. I'm assuming if you knew that we were in town, that you also knew about what we're here for.
Disappearances?
Yes, specifically of this church's priestess, which everyone has, which among good authority doesn't seem to exist.
Well, I'd probably attribute that to Nash. He says that he does a lot with his powerful magic. Says things like he's been changing a lot of the ledgers. He's been manipulating a lot around here. So I think your priestess never actually existed.
Possible, but he also left behind physical traces of her existence.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. He does that. Yeah, he does that all the time.
What exactly is his game here? Why does he do this?
He gaslights people, and that makes people confused and scared, and that makes people fear him. I should think that the tactic is obvious.
Johannes pulls out the vampire book. And what about summoning vampires?
That I don't know. If he wrote that, I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't pretend to know everything that goes on in that guy's head. It's like the guy's a really good planner. If you want to figure out what he was doing with that, you'll have to ask him.
perhaps you will, because come nightfall, you're going to take us to one of the secret entrances.
All right. I suppose I could do that.
With us attacking your compatriots, our timetable has unfortunately moved up. So we'll need to act fast.
All right. That's fair. All right. So, with that, I think this is probably a good point to stop.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. I can't think of how else to proceed from here.
Well, it's also almost 11.
Yeah, it's almost 11.
Yeah.
This is a good place to stop.
Almost
So-
midnight for me.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, same here.
So. You guys enjoy it? You guys enjoy this particular session?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So the plot has thickened.
Mm-hmm.
So what's Court's stomach?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Johannes, just make sure to take him for a walk later.
All right, good night, guys.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
All right. So yeah, a lot of interesting things. Interesting things have happened. The thing that Daniel found. Oof.
Yeah. You have never hit us that hard emotionally yet.
Surprise.
And
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm still quite rattled by that.
Mm-hmm.
and as for Johannes' theory, you think it might be getting somewhere?
Meh.
I can't say a darn thing. It's a mystery.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
True. Fair enough.
I'm sorry, dude. It's just like, as much as I want to say something, I shouldn't.
Yeah, he's not like the narrator.
And
For those who don't
Finally.
know, it's just like I was very mad at the disembodied narrator from Slay the Princess for being stupid vague.
I think that was the intent of that game, though.
Yeah, but still.
I
Anywho.
think it was. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so. Alright, stop advancing. Game time. But yeah, so first combat seemed to go pretty well.
Yeah, those heal numbers.
Yeah, those were some
Yeah.
really great heal numbers. It's like you got it's like
Yeah,
it was like
feel.
yeah, and I'm really sorry, Avi. It's just like but I'm sorry. I tried to give you opportunities, but you basically noped yourself out of this.
That's okay. I had a plan.
Yes, you
I'll
did.
just do it. I'm just going to do it next session. That's all.
Yeah.
I tricked and decapitated a guy.
I'm also surprised Johannes did as well as he did in that session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that encounter.
Yeah.
Gray and Falsified.
Yeah. Yeah, Falsify, you it's something about the kids triggered something.
Yeah.
Question about that tremor. Did Dara feel it too? Or is it just localized?
Dara felt it too.
So the whole town felt it then.
Yeah.
Also specifically for us.
Wow.
I need to get going, so I'll see you next time.
Alright.
See you, Ghost.
I wonder if my theory is holding more truth now.
Well, we'll have to hear it later.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. But yeah, so so yeah, this is really fun. And I cannot wait for the next session. It's just like,
Yeah.
yeah. I think the reason that this it's like normally this one shot doesn't take so long. I think the reason it's taking so long is because we have so many players.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, it's not that you guys are like floundering around aimlessly. It's like you guys are getting the clues that you need, and you guys are coming to very good conclusions. It's just that there are 8 people in this party.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, numbers are a factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I am floundering a bit.
Well, you're doing pretty well for your first time. It's like you're not as used to Foundry as the rest of us.
Yeah. My first time in Foundry too.
You know what? That's kind of half the fun right there. No, nobody says that this game has to be played perfectly. If people think that you have to play this game perfectly, why?
What the heck?
Yeah.
Where'd I just get all of this armor and weaponry from?
You picked it up from the dead people.
Yeah, it's your loot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, someone else is going to have to take these then because Korth has no pockets.
Where are you keeping those special pouches?
Hammer space.
Yeah, Korth has a kangaroo pouch.
Yeah. All right, thank you for the epic, Catman. It's just like, but yeah. So people in the Twitch chat have been having a lot of fun. Thank you very much. But yeah, so I think we shall end the stream here. Thank you so very much for joining. It was really fun. Can't wait till next month. Have a the next session's gonna be next year. Have a lovely day and take care.
Oh wow, I just
Yep.
realized
Happy New
that.
Year's.